Manjung City rising higher than we've ever been before. Misted by a heartbeat in that first campaign, but the ocean rage don't drown, we rise again. Hear the echo in the stands, hear the thunder in the air. Something powerful is building, you can feel it everywhere. We are the ocean rage, Manjung City crashing like a tidal wave tonight. From the rookie days to the top tier stage, with a storm that's gonna light the sky alight. Oh, Malaysia, better brace, the crown is coming into range. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. Shaun Does FM with the tactics sharp as steel, turning passion into pressure, into something you can feel. Every pass like poetry, every moment bold, creating legends from the men in blue and gold. Under floodlit battles, hear the fans unite, every wave behind us, pushing through the night. We are the ocean rage, Manjung City crashing like a tidal wave tonight. From the rookie days to the top tier stage, with a storm that's gonna light the sky alight. Oh, Malaysia, better brace, we're coming for the golden age. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. Hold fast, when the waters rise, we rise higher. Stand firm, we're the spark that sets the league on fire. March on, together we are unstoppable forever. We are the ocean rage, feel the roaring waters as the fans ignite. Top tier dreams becoming destiny, we're a hurricane under stadium lights. Oh, you'll remember our name, we're crashing into history's page. We are Manjung City, we are the ocean rage. We are the ocean rage. Oh.
Good afternoon, everyone. How we doing out there? Hope we're doing well, and welcome into stream number, checks the bottom right corner of his OBS, 12 of Rookie to Royalty here with Manjung City, and today we are back from a 2-month gap, which we have, for some reason, even though other teams actually still play games, so we've dropped back into the relegation zone. We'll show you the table shortly. It's not as bad as it sounds, but we've got our first cup game coming up first. It's against Penang, and then we play them in the league a week later. But our first game in 2 months, but I have been just loading up the friendlies, so we should be okay. A couple of players have left because it was contract expiry day at the end of November. We're now on like the 9th of December. So a couple of players are gone, including maybe our first Sir of the Save, our first legend that we had here at Manjung City. So we might have to knight him at some stage before we play this first game, which ironically is actually going to be against him, potentially, if he's in the starting 11. And we'll have some players joining us at about just after Christmas in game as well. So there's a fair bit happening today. Hope you're all doing well out there. I've got Auckland FC on in the background, in case anyone from New Zealand is curious. So I'll have that on to keep an eye on it, because can't watch the Ashes. I don't want to talk about Liverpool. So let's get stuck into things, guys. Hope you're doing well out there. If you're on YouTube, do make sure to leave a nice big thumbs up on the stream. Greatly appreciate it. And get involved in the chat, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Always greatly appreciated. I'll turn the soundboard down a bit for later if we pump out some more interesting songs. If Caden Soper decides to be bad or good, and if the UI goes weird, I've got a UI song, which I don't think I've played yet. And I haven't played Let Me Shout for a couple of days either. So we might do that. But welcome everyone. Hope you're doing nicely. Let's go to gameplay. On a little bit earlier than usual. Try and make up for yesterday. And also, I'll leave if I've been on this most of the day anyway, to get up to where we need to be. So first things first, the fixture schedule. So a couple of streams ago, we finished off the transfer window and played that first game of the season. It was actually really encouraging. 0-0. We probably should have won that game. Not quite as good yesterday. Lost to the Police. Deserved to lose to them. I bottled that one because I stuffed up the tempo instead of time wasting. So we should have held on there, but we conceded a 94th minute equaliser to a team we're actually bottom of the league, so really should have won that one. Caden Soper gave away a penalty at JDT, otherwise we actually played pretty well there. Then we started to find some form again, gave away a penalty against Elgato, and that was the last game of yesterday's stream on the 17th of September. You can tell that there's been a bit happening off camera since then, because how many friendlies is that? I want to say that's 11 friendlies I've scheduled each weekend, give or take, because our first game back's on a Thursday, so the last couple did get a bit weird with scheduling. But 11 friendlies, essentially going first team backups all the way through. Injuries, give or take, we do have a couple of injuries out of those, but nothing too serious, I want to say. Nothing too long term. So that should hopefully mean our squad's nice and familiar with, English is hard, nice and familiar with our tactic, if nothing else. Goodness me, the mouth's not working early. And here's what we've got coming up today. It does get quite busy, which does make the fact that we've not been playing and other teams have really weird, because we've got double match weeks and we could have been playing them all through here like other teams have been. So a quick update on the MSL, the Malaysian Super League, or the Liga Super Malaysia. We have dropped into the relegation zone with one massive asterisk. We've only played 7 games. Lots of teams have played 9 or 10 or even 11. So, like, if we get a draw, we'll have 3 games in hand on Police and we'll be above them on goal differential. So it's not as bad as it looks. We've only lost 2 games and we probably only deserve to lose one of those. And we could have easily got a couple more wins out of the draw. So I'm not too worried about that, especially because in late December, some players will be coming in. So a quick update on the transfer history, because some stuff has gone down. Nothing on the ins front. We bought in Guppe yesterday. That was about it. Now on the outs, we can't do this anymore, can we? Where that sort of stuff happens. So we lost Raheem. He went to Bungaraya. That was our backup centre-back. He was here on a non-contract, and I couldn't offer him a new one at the time because some players hadn't quite left yet before the contract expiry date. So Raheem now is at Bungaraya as a fringe player, so I bet he's loving life, having gone from a top-tier team and being a squad player to a fringe player at a second-tier team. But hopefully we'll be able to maybe find a way to get some extra depth in there anyway. I've got a couple of quite promising players I've called up from the youth system, who I've completely forgot about, because you go to the squad tab and you have to go to the youth setup to check your under 18s. So you just kind of forget about them because you think they'll be in your second team, your under 20s, but no, they're here. And obviously we've got quite a few nice strikers in our youth intake last year, so they have definitely been called upon, because we have said goodbye to probably the legend of the save so far. His contract was expiring. Why is that not popped up with the go back button? Saifuddin Khairul Anwar. We have got a new striker coming in late December, and we're not going to be playing against him. He's got a fractured upper arm. He's gone to Pahang, who actually down. I thought he'd gone to Pohang, but no, he's gone to Pahang. So we're not going to be playing against him. But I think we might need to give him a new name. just because he's been legendary for us, this man. So, Sir Saifuddin Khairul Anwar. Have I got a bit of a knifing noise or something? I don't know. Not a song. I'm not sure I could do a song. Something that sounds like good. I've got a doorbell. It's probably not quite right, is it? No. No. I mean, I've got, this is the best I can find at the moment.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I don't know, sure if that came out. Or a Sue. Anyway, Sir Saifuddin Khairul Anwar, absolute legend for us. He's already got 1 goal in 2 games for them. It just wasn't quite top tier quality. Contract expiring. He was on a pretty hefty wage as well, actually. So it just does help us free things up on that side. But the 2 years we had him, or a year and a half, more or less, really good. Like, great player. So, Sir Saifuddin Khairul Anwar, our first legend of the save. Yeah, he's no longer here. He's down the 2nd tier, but that's the main reason why. Let's hope that Bookhurt actually scores some goals today. So, here is our first team now. They are mostly technically familiar. We're a little bit weak in midfield because, unfortunately, Kamal's got injured. Double hernia. Out for 3 weeks to 2 more months. We do have a DM coming in late December who is very good though and would have actually taken his spot. So we've just got to get by without him for, like, I think this game and the cup game. This cup game and league game against this team we're about to take on, and then we'll be a lot stronger in that area. So Kamal, the 40-year-old, who I do have transfer listed because, you know, he actually does score a couple of quite nice free kick goals though, so he's quite handy, but he's injured. So that's why Mod Azri, who's on a non-contract, has come in, but that's an area we're going to improve in. As well as that, the Mudjit, who's, let's be honest, been pretty poor so far. He is out with a virus, I think, a cold for 3 days, so he's going to miss this first game of the stream as well. So a couple of players missing. So it does mean that we've got Raj at left wing. He's not that, he shouldn't be good, but he's been going better than the Mudjit. And also, yeah, Mod Azri, but otherwise it's our first team. It's quite a nice team. The other thing that the eagle-eyed of you will notice, there are still some players here. Amir signed a new contract in the 2 months or so I played off camera, so he's still here, thankfully, because he's actually quite good. Drum, when we got to sign a proper contract, I can't remember if that actually happened during yesterday's stream or I did it this morning / this afternoon, but he's still here now on a proper contract. And also Izan is on a proper contract too, so we're able to keep pretty much all our first team players on contracts. Just a couple of these ones down here are a little bit dicey, youths and non-contracts. So yeah, we've called up Jihadi to replace Anwar. He looked like the best of the youth intake strikers we've got currently from last year's crop. So he'll have a couple of games in the first team before we got a really good backup coming in at some stage, to the point where we maybe should start thinking about playing two up top. But yeah, that's what's been going on. So a bit to catch up on there, mainly because of this enormous gap and all these friendlies. We should be really familiar with the tactic, but those injuries have kind of done us. So Penang up for the first 2 games, and it's our first cup game because we are playing. These guys sit 5th in league, so it's certainly not going to be easy, but we are at home in the Piala FA Malaysia. And I think if we win this, we take on Selangor, which is usually the second best team behind JDT by quite a margin. So that's a bit worrying, and we've got those guys in the actual Piala Malaysia, which I'm guessing is like, I'm not really too sure what the difference is. I'm guessing this is like the League Cup or the... I'm not really too sure. One of them's got to be the League Cup, one of them's got to be like the FA Cup. I'm guessing that's the FA Cup because it's got FA in it. So that's what we're playing in first. No pressure on us at all. But yeah, we're down the relegation zone. That's the main thing, but with a lot of games in hand for some freaking reason. So let's get stuck into it. Do you guys want a prediction for this first game? We've got 2 of these coming up, so we'll do... we won't pick the result. We'll do... I hope there's no replays. I should check this actually before we looked soon because I was going to do a who goes through. Seeing we've got a cup game. Where are the rules? Round of 16. Where's a extra time and penalty shootout? Yes, so it is who goes through. So Manjung City or who are we playing again? Penang. I got mixed up now after old Cairo left for Penang. So we'll run a quick little prediction for anyone out there that wants to earn some channel points. You can use in various ways. I think there's even a couple of ways in the channel points to really torture me. Like, I can't remember if I've turned it off or not for the save, but there was like a reverse starting 11. So the goalkeeper plays up front and the defenders play. And that's, that was there. I might have turned that off. There's a couple of interesting ones there if you want to try and punish me by earning some channel points. But it's our first cup game. Exciting times. Let's see if we can get on a bit of a cup run. And then focus on the Liga for a little while, which we should definitely do. But I'm not feeling too bad about that, even where we're placed, because we've got lots of games in hand. So Fuad's just come back from a bit of an injury and is only actually recommended for 45 minutes. Right, I did not know that. So Saleh is down here. We're actually using him currently as a DM. We've called up Razek from our youth team, who does have a lot of potential. I think we will just go with Fuad from the start here, and hopefully he can last 60. We might try and risk it like that. But yeah, he's actually quite a good player. That star rating for the DM isn't as good as it should be for if we play him further forward, but a 4-2-3-1 we'll stick with. It worked so well last season, and we're not doing horrifically with it. So I presume the prediction's now close to ending, so we might as well crank into our first game of the stream, as Auckland and Brisbane have just kicked off in a bit of A-League action in the background. Definitely the only soccer game I'm going to talk about today. Pretty sure Premier League got cancelled overnight. I think the whole season got cancelled. So, let's see how we get on here. At home, our first cup game. I suppose that's technically true. I have faith in the boys. They do like me quite a bit now too. Media. About to face Penang twice in a row. We're ready for anything. Mudjit. You can't see they're crying about it. He is only a child. He's tiny, so we're not going to miss him that much. I'm focusing on what he can do. I don't know who that player is. Let's get stuck into this. Should be a good atmosphere here. It's the Manjung Stadium against Penang, going with a classic 4-4-2. La Shaun not Daesh. Also, as well, we're going to be a lot smoother today. I've played around with the output settings on the streams. Hopefully, no more encoding issues. That would be very nice. To the point where maybe I can turn up the game settings actually back to what I had them at the start of yesterday's stream with that whole custom FPS. We might even try that early. Can I do that here? No, I don't think I can I? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, we should be okay with that now. But let's see how we get on. Penang are quite a good team, so we'll see how we get on. Also, if anyone's wondering, no job interview offers in those 2 months. I would have stopped if we had something interesting coming. We have not. There's not been much in Asia at all, really. A couple of top-tier Japanese jobs, and still a couple as well in Korea, but nothing that we've been asked about. So, yeah, we're still just here at a broke club in the top flight of Malaysia. But they're called the Ocean Rage. That's lovely from Azri. For the player that he is. Oh, this is nice from Soper too. Caden Soper. Oh, the ball for Book Hurts. Wonderful! Book Hurts. He's scoring goals all of a sudden. The Aruban International, who has actually appeared for the Aruban national team a few times in those couple of months I sim for, but that is all Caden Soper. What a bit of work from him. And to be fair, before then, it was Mod Azri, who's really only in there as a bit of a stopgap currently, until our big new signing comes in, who I can't remember his name. But 1-0 over Penang. Lovely scenes earlier. We're finally going to score some goals regularly with this Ocean Rage team. Were all those friendlies what we needed? Garpe, the New Caledonian international. This is some lovely play inside the box here. That is a horrific finish though from Bookhurt. Easy save for a Bard, who probably actually should have stopped that one before, so I suppose it makes up for that. That was a huge chance to make it 2 though, so maybe got a little carried away earlier there. Tell you what, again, it's a freaking, like a steamy day here in New Zealand. It's just a bit of cloud cover. But it's like that late spring, early summer vibe. It is very just humid feeling, especially in this room. But I'll try and get by without air conditioning today. There's Nigeria thumping the police. Things that you can only say on a football field. Police are the team just above us on the table, so to be fair, they have scored a goal. Yeah, to be fair, it's probably good if they stay in the mud, even though they did we're really the only team we've played so far this season. They've deservedly beaten us, it's felt like. But a lot of the highlights so far, not there's been a heck of a lot, are making us look good. If only Soper actually jumped for that. I've spoken way too soon now, haven't I? As Yuzla makes his way forward with a lot of space for some reason. Head that one clear. No, we don't win it. Long range effort. It's just over the bar. Of course, Candido, we did get stayed during today's game, which is very nice indeed, because that was a bit of a concern for a wee while. But thankfully, we're able to keep him round, which is nice. Now, I am noticing that anyone out there, let me know if the face cam's getting a bit out of sync, because it was sort of doing this too yesterday when I did the high setting on the FM, so it might be the issue. But there's a ball in behind that's safe for Candido, and hopefully going to go into half time here with 1-0 lead in the cup. We've got a week gap after this, so it's not the end of the world if it does go to extra time. Probably more so with the amount of minutes we'll be playing without Fuad in midfield. Some encouraging play here though down that left hand side. Amir starts to go forward. Raj back out to him. A little bit off the mark, but we're still in the attack. Right, Fuad. Can we get an attack it over shot here, please? Oh, that wasn't bad. I think it ended up being Raj there with the shot, but just couldn't quite curve it in that top right corner. That is a very, very good first half. It is fair to say, so that's good. Everyone's playing well, and they've done pretty much nothing. Just need that second goal. So, yeah, really happy, guys. Keep it up. Honestly, just put them away, please, and we'll be laughing. There's Penang in the yellow against the Ocean Rage in the blue. The Ocean Blue. Blue and gold. But let's see. We hopefully can score one more the way we're going in this game, because we've been very good so far. Fuad we need to keep an eye on too. About the hour mark, we should just take him off, because as good as a cup run would be, staying up in the league's probably a bit more important. So yeah, now's the time to take him off, and that will be for Saleh, which is a bit of a weird move. Apparently he's quite good as a DLP, and if he's actually the better player, I suppose he plays right back usually, so he should be able to pass the ball decently, so he can play as a DLP, Mod Saleh. So a bit of a weird one there at the moment, while we are light on DMs. But Matt Zaid here with a corner, 64 minutes in. Can we make it 2? No, Amir's just put that one over and high. Well, that is over, Shaun. Wide was the word I was looking for there. As all this water is quite full. Hold on. Right, you better polish it off a bit so it doesn't leakage. Oh, now Bookhurt can find space out left. There's players out there waiting there. We've found them. Raj cuts inside, takes on a shot, and again, just can't quite the target, but he's looking a lot more dangerous than the Mudjit has so far. 6.6 rating does seem quite harsh on him, but maybe that left wing is just something we might need to tinker with, role-wise. Hopefully not, because this tactic worked really well last season. I don't feel we've played awfully even in the top flight, even though we are in the relegation zone. We've been in most games we've played. If you're pushing JDT and only go down because of a silly pin, you're not doing too badly. We've got a corner here. Hopefully we see it, otherwise not too sure what that highlight was about. Classic FM26. So Soper's down to a red heart. Mod Dean has actually been really good off the bench. So we'll definitely bring him on. And we got one more stoppage after this. Amir and Raj's ratings are not great. I think, no, for the moment we just leave things as is. Only take off players if they're really cooked. But we really do need another goal as Hunkleberry Finn. Thank you very much for the raid, my man. Welcome on, everyone, to a Journeyman. But thank you very much for the raid, guys, and also for the couple of follows that you're dropping. It's greatly appreciated. Just playing first game of the stream here. Doing a Journeyman in the top tier of Malaysia. I need to turn my phone onto mute so we don't get the frickin' doesn't make a noise every time someone follows. Let's make some subs. But we're doing a Journeyman here in Malaysia. We've got promoted up to the top flight last season with Manjung City, aka the Ocean Rage. Yes, it's a brilliant nickname. It's why we started off here. And we're just playing our first game of the stream off the back of a 2-month gap in game, and it's a cup game as well. So we're currently 1-0 up against the 5th best team in the league. So this is, yeah, pretty big if we can get on a nice little cup run. And we'll show you what's going on in the league. We've actually got this team up next in the league as well. So it's a great nickname. It's the exact reason that we actually ended up here. And also, hold on. Sorry, the voice just going there. We'll give you a shout out too. But also, I am from New Zealand, and it was a bit closer than doing, you know, starting off in Europe, isn't it? It's a bit more interesting. We'll give you a shout out there, Hunkleberry. Thanks for popping in. Hope your save's going well too. Early stages of FM26, but let's hope here we can hold on now. We may as well make our last sub while we're here. Who's not going? We'll take Raj off for the youngster Mod Army. He's not great, but he's got potential. So we'll see what he can do. And we'll keep that defense nice and solid in these last couple of minutes. We probably could also actually time waste. I'll hit that button today, not that one like I did yesterday, because that did prove costly in a league game. But let's see here. I mean, we should really be 2-0 up. We are utterly battering these guys. But it looks like we might be okay. We win our first cup game of the save. Get in, right. Because for some reason, in the second tier, we weren't playing in any cups, which is weird. But we have picked up a win, so lovely, lovely stuff. And a 1-0 win over Penang, who we're about to take on away from home in the league. So that's how we want to start off today's stream. Lovely stuff. Yeah, that's the noise of all those media people roaring us off early. That is a big win in the cup. Failed to register a shot. Let's get some music going here. Boomfa. Yeah, we defended well. But 1-0, it does actually mean we're in the quarters, but we've got Selangor, which might be tough. Because, yeah, Selangor, quite good. They're no JDT, but they're very, very good. Oh, was that a debut for him? Okay. I didn't even realise I brought him off the bench. That just happened on autopilot. So, what's that done to our fixtures now? Oh, right, that's snuck in there. In between Sabah and Work the Space, who we take on there at the early stages of January. But yeah, hopefully can continue this when we take on Penang properly in the league, because here's the league table. We are in the relegation zone, but other teams played games in this 2-month gap we had, so we've got games in hand. I think we'll be fine. If we can beat Penang up in 5th, we'll be fine. Stream is good, form was solid, enjoying FM26 despite some of the UI bugs. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they're working on them, that's the main thing, isn't it? But it's good to hear, Hunkleberry. Hope things are going well for you then in that save and in life in general. But thank you very much for the raid, man. I might have to turn on a fan here soon. It's so warm. Late New Zealand spring weather is not really ideal. Can feel it. Oh, right. Oh, hello. Can we do that? I don't remember this. Hold on. Oh, the loan. Right, sorry. I do remember. Right, we've got a loan. We did a loan. It was actually for a defender, I thought. You can cover DM, so it's probably not the worst idea. But that could be quite handy at the moment, so we'll get that loan in. That's probably going to go through, 27th. That's when the transfer window opens. We're going to have a fair few players coming in on that date to strengthen us up even more. Have to shoot, 2 a.m. Fair enough. I did think you were based in the UK. So, no, thank you very much for the raid, man. Have a good rest of your night and day. But thank you very much for the raid, man. Greatly appreciated. Right, I'm going to turn a fan on. It's ridiculously warm here. Just a sec, people. All right, there we go. That's nicer. Okay. Not quite as much of a sweat box, hot box, whatever terminology. Right, everyone's trained. Well, most people are training well. It's things you love to see. But hopefully can now start to pick up some wins in a row. Nice to see our Aruban International scoring goals, because he's struggled so far since coming in the start of the season. Very odd foreign rules here, I will say. There's a lot of people that we would have liked to sign, but we couldn't because, well, they're free agents, and once they become free agents, it becomes really hard to sign them because of qualifying leagues and nations, and it's a very weird system here in Malaysia. But Aruban International up front, because why not, seeing as we're in Malaysia. But hopefully can beat these guys again here. It's just over a week's gap. And get ourselves out of that relegation zone. I think even a draw gets us out of that zone. And with about 3 games in hand on the police. So as long as we get up above the police and just beat them down to that relegation zone, that'll be nice. And we still can't get ahead of youth development, which is not ideal. It's been a constant problem. Oh, Auckland are winning. Lovely stuff. Doing what the Phoenix couldn't. Wellington, Phoenix. Could be worse. Could be Liverpool. Could be Liverpool. Could be fair, couldn't it? Oh, is that a free kick too? Who's done that? That's a ripping one. Okay. Some quality A-League there. Lockie Brook, is it? It's a very nice goal. Okay. Sorry, just spreading the arms out, get the body temp down. So we've got about 2 more games, then some actual reinforcements coming, which is going to hopefully make us even better. Got a really good backup striker coming in, a DEM, which we desperately need while Kamal's out injured. With his double hernia. That's fine. He doesn't look that great, and we don't really have the wage budget to be signing anyone else at the moment. That's interesting, because I thought he just left that club, that player that popped up on the news before, because I was looking at him as another DM option, but we couldn't afford him. So that would be an odd move when it pops up again. Where is it? Yeah, no. Okay, maybe it was an old one that popped up there. Okay, this is a bit of a low vibe song, isn't it? Good song, but let's just keep the vibes high while after we've actually won a game. So yeah, second win of the season, I think, that one. So I don't know, it's Kryptonite a high vibe song. It's a little bit less depressing anyway, isn't it? But we'll have to check some injuries before this game and see. I think the Mudget should be back from his flu, which will be handy. Maybe put him back in at left wing because he's supposed to be really good. Hasn't quite shown it here so far this season. And he is obviously an absolute short unit at 1.58 meters tall. Now Raj, KL going to come after him because he's currently on a non-contract. So we might need to try and do something about that. Or get someone else in who might be a better backup at left wing. Or right wing, to be fair. He's actually, no, he's supposed to be our right wing cover. Because there are quite a few free agents now available with how Malaysia works. The contracts at the end of November, even though the transfer window doesn't open until late December in the top flight. It's all kind of random. Yes, hopefully nothing happens on that front. I don't think it has yet. Oh, spacebar. So nice feeling. Yeah, he looks good, but we've got no more foreign spots. Yeah, really good actually. 1.82 for a centre back, maybe the only concern. But in Malaysia, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, WTS sacked their manager. Okay. Because they had a horrible start to the season. They lost their first like 3 games 6-0, and now they're good all of a sudden for some reason. Benakaj, hope you're doing well, mate. How's the FM? Well, we just won our cup game over Penang, so that was a good start to the stream. After a 2-month gap, I did do the whole friendly trick for those 2 months. That might have helped out a bit. But yeah, nice little win there. 1-0 over Penang. Still, the goal scoring is not great, but Bookhurt did score. Collapsed at the end of the season. Oh no. Oh no. Don't like the sound of that, mate. That's no good. That is no good. But yeah, we picked up a win. Ignore the couple of months before because all the friendlies I did off camera because it was a big old gap. But hopefully now we can get out of this relegation zone that we are in. Why is that not working? But we've got lots of games in hand. So hopefully we can do a job on getting out of there today. Because we've got quite quick fire games coming up. We'll just do a safety save there. Be fair, it wasn't that long ago. That happened last time. But FM26, you never know. Okay, here we go. CPL record for points in the season. Lost 3-1 in the final. Stood atop the CCL group after being Supporters Shield, winning Rail Salt Lake 4-0 in Salt Lake City and drawing Toluca at home. Lost the last 2 games, only made the playoff, which is like a second pathway into knockout rounds. Yes. Lost the playoff. Lost the Canadian Championship First League 3-1 after leading. All 3 goals in the final 15 minutes. Drew the second league. No shots on goal in the second league. Oh boy, that is brutal, is the way that's coming across. That is a proper bottle job or collapse, isn't it? That's ouch. I think we say about that. So we'll take out Aziz, Mudjit for Raj, and we should, fingers crossed, be better. So the Mudjit's back. In fact, I oversold his height. He's 1.54, not 1.58. So if you're wondering why he's Mudjit, that's why. Anyone out there? He should be good. He's been trash so far. He's been a little... he makes me angry, does the short man. But let's hopefully get back on... Well, I say get back on track. Get out of the relegation zone. Beat these guys again. But it is away from home. Also, I should have paid out for the prediction earlier. Manjung went through. I'll set one up for the next game. Probably a little bit late now. Try and fire for a fair few in today's stream. Pressure's all on them. Either way, 11 canner after season 9. Yeah, that's probably fair enough. Be given the Canadian Championship, last trophy I need. Okay, that's fair enough, man. Oh, and Benakash dropping a sub. Thank you very much, man. That's very much appreciated. There we go. I'm well ahead of that. Right, how do we feel about ahead of the second match? I saw enough from our first game. I suppose if you count the friendlies, we've been prolific. And while teams in other countries prepare for the break, we've just had a break for 2 months, so I don't know if we quite need that here, especially because we're not really, you know, up in Europe. Don't think it snows in Malaysia, so we should be fine with no winter break. Is Malaysia even in the, like, northern hemisphere? Might slightly be, but that's a weird question. Anyway, let me just, there's a banger, but we'll just pause it briefly while we get through this game. And hopefully can back up our win from before. Now we're in the yellow here. Right, so a bit of a switch from the previous game. We're in our yellow and black, which always gives me the heebie-jeebies because the Phoenix aren't that great these days. And it is kind of like their colours. Here in the A-League. Penang in the, pretty much what we usually wear, the ocean blue. Gope, sorry, our New Caledonian right back. Oh, that's very fancy there from Modazri, I think. Now, Mudjit. Come on, you little midget. Amir, the Mudjit. How have you missed from there? Matt Zide, his shot's blocked. Goodness gracious me, how are we not scoring? And that's blazed over, I want to say, from Amir or Azri? I saw an A in there somewhere. Yeah, we're on the equator. It seems like a weird line of questioning. Also, if the microphone's a bit fuzzy now, let me know. I'll point the fan away a bit because for you guys who are listening out there, because it is just very warm. So I had to turn something on. But Mod Azri, Matt Zide. Okay, that pass is a bit ambitious, guys. But thankfully, Izam is back there. Gope, Matt Zide. Oh, there's a bit of a run happening there. Gope took on the shot. It was forced an okay save out of a bad, but it's a bit of a low percentage chance that one, it feels like. But still, looking really good here. That run of friendlies might have got us cooking. By our standards in the top flight anyway, cooking. Now watch them score their first shot on target. That would be very FM26. Oh no, okay, they haven't. They are starting to come back at us here a little bit. But I suppose a point on the road against 5th would not be horrendous here, so we've got to consider that as well. It would get us out of that relegation zone, if nothing else. On goal differential, depending on if police are playing on the same match day. But looks like we might be getting to half-time here. Shouldn't have spoken. Let's wait and see. Selangor are beating, I think that's the Real Warriors 2-0. We've got them in a couple of cup games soon. The FA Cup quarters and the other cup. Oh, that's lovely from Matt Zide. Is he back? Square it. Had to be a goal. Caden Soper. There we go, the Aussie. No, I'm not going to do that. I was hoping the English would win the Ashes. I'm not going to do an oi, oi, oi. I mean, they still could, but goodness me. I didn't want to talk about real sports today, and then an Australian scored. Caden Soper just able to put that one away, and we've got a 1-0 lead right before the half on the road here against a pretty handy Penang team, which is very nice. And that should be half-time. It is half-time. That's a pretty good half of football from us. Everyone out there is going... The Mudjit is not going okay. Mudjit, mate. I'll leave you out there, actually, because we're playing quite well, but you really need to pull finger, mate. Midfielders, keep going. Okay, I should have done Mudjit individually. And you're not going that bad book hurt. Seriously, Mudjit. I know height's an issue. But, yeah. Oh, studs up. Delightful listening to commentary that State English are in a good position when we have 3 days to get 200. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, based on the first 3 innings, it did look like quite a good score. But hey, yeah, Travis Head just went off, didn't he? But fair play, it was certainly entertaining, if not long. It was like the quickie of test matches, wasn't it? Okay, Mudjit is just having a stinker out there. was very quick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a reason I've got Auckland FC on today instead of the Ashes, because if I, well, I don't know if day 3 would have even started by now, but I'm pretty sure if I had to make a choice, I would have been watching the Ashes today. But I can watch Auckland instead. 1-0 up over the Raw. Okay, Bookhood's going a bit fairly. Back up in there is a youth intake player. Just not too sure if I like that idea. Gope got a bit more depth in behind him at right back. Although one of that depth is currently also covering defensive midfield. But Amir is down to a red heart. So Nia can come on for him. We might make some changes. So we'll bring Saleh on there for the moment. And let's give Johaidi a crack. Youth intake player. Actually quite promising and good looking for a 16-year-old. So let's see what he can do up front instead of the Aruban International. And hopefully none of those are going to stuff us up here. As we are on the back foot, it feels like in this game currently. Now Mod Azri. This might be perfect timing for a sub. So that does mean Saleh goes forward. Razak at right back. Who's another young promising player we've had come through. I think he came through here. And perfect sub timing. Can't take the FM24 out of FM26 fully, can you? Oh, I should have started time wasting. Let's see what happens here. Penang trying to make their way out from in their own box. Bumps it deep. Win this one, fellas. Don't hit it straight to them. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. You're also supposed to be stepping up, so I don't know what that was. Keshish. That's horrific. Okay, Yuzlan equalises. Why can we not hold a lead in the league? Down to 11th, which is still outside the relegation zone, but it's all come from not winning a header at the back. And Draman has missed a clearance there as well. And he might have been the player with the header as well, so that's not great, guys. Be fair, oh no, don't lose this now, guys. To be fair, XG-wise, they have totally turned this around in the second half, haven't they? Hit it clear properly. Thank you, guys. Let's go. I'll try a bit of a balanced here and just see if that cuts us out. Thank you. Let's go back to positive. We've got 5 minutes to hold on here for a point. Which, given the first half, would be a bit silly from us. Can we mark out there, guys? Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Whoa, that's a celebration. What the? No wonder he scored. Look what happened to his leg. Oh, that's a cheeky goal. Frickin' heck, that's unstoppable. Okay. So much for getting out of the relegation zone. They've done us there with an absolute screamer and a bloke who's got a leg that is from the Fantastic Four. Stretch man. He's off, isn't he? Yeah. That's not great. Shahidi had a chance to get us equal, and we've lost that. Pain. They're up to third. But again, we were really competitive there. I don't think we're a relegation team, but we just cannot pick up results in the league. I'll have a little bit of a go at them after that, because we really did throw that away. Help me out, guys, please. Yeah, it's yeah, turn into something proactive or productive. Yeah, they probably did deserve to win after it all, and get me out of this interview. I'm not too keen. Right. That's a bit of a come down. Okay. Absolutely threw that away last couple of minutes. So get the morale back up with some training praise and Razak. You can get a bit of actually all these guys can get a bit of criticism. Oh, train better, Aziz, mate. Don't be such a baby. I know you are a baby, but still. And Caden Soper. Probably should have left you on the field. Okay, what else is up here? You see Champions League spot. Brilliant. Who have we got next? Sabah. I think they're a half-decent team as well. Do a prediction if you want us to try and win some channel points on this one. We are at home. So hopefully going to get back on track here. Oh, no. Sabah. There's a bit of time before this game. We'll give it 5 minutes. And let you guys see exactly where these guys are. If you want to, they're up in 5th. So pretty much exactly where Penang were before that last game. So let's see how we get on here against these guys who are actually in quite handy form. Nothing there that's going to worry us too much. Yeah, we're fine with all that. Okay. Just didn't quite make the most of that first half. We were on top in that previous game, so that's a bit frustrating. Youth intake preview time. That's going to be important because we've got not much money here. Is that one of our players or not? There's too many mods for me to keep up with all the mod people in this universe, at least in Malaysia. So we got this game, then the Malaysian FA Cup essentially quarter-final at Selangor, who are second in the league. So 2 tough games, then the team that came up alongside us in WTS, aka Work the Space. Now youth intake, yeah, that's not surprising. We can't get it here, youth development for some reason. Not looking good. Yeah. For those wondering what it says behind my head, it's not going to be very good, which is not ideal. That's fine because we don't. He's a free agent, is he? Yes, so that's fine then. Now he was the guy I was trying to get in. Because I feel like actually no, I think it was a DM I was looking at. But I don't think we have the money, so that's okay. Okay, Van Persie and Reed are going to go at each other. Whoop. That's concerning. I changed things today. Let's play with this a little bit. Okay, we'll try that. Hopefully that makes it a bit smoother. Are you guys watching? Facecam just almost yeeted itself. They want Sully in midfield, don't they? But we are starting to build up these green links, so I think we'll just leave it for now. All those friendlies paid off somewhat. Okay, what we got happening here? Nothing to... Oh, well, okay. This might be a face cam issue. Back, yeah. Cheers, Rainbow. Did I F out completely, did I? Weird. Very weird. Okay, let's just continue. And match day, right. At home, can we please pick up a W, guys? And get above the police with our games in hand. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. And time for the game. 5th in the league, which I feel like we can match it with, based on what we just saw before. Definitely hitting the save button there. 17 minutes, that's definitely in danger zone on this game. Right, come on, fellas. You are so fit, and you know it. Unfortunately, that line hits at the moment too. Yeah, like should be locked in, guys. There's nothing weird happening here, is there? No, it's all makes sense. Okay. All right, guys, come on. Back at the Manjung Stadium. Let's pick up a result, please. No, nothing to lose, I suppose, but I do expect a good performance. Come on, get us through the... not really worried about WTS. Chew. It's really hard to say when you don't show me the actual ratings these days, game. And tell you what, we're in a great place, actually. Not too down on ourselves. To dance at the disco, but you said no. Okay, we'll just wait for the chorus. I crashed and burned. Okay, we'll get into the rest of that song after this game. There's a little bit of atmosphere here at the Manjung Stadium. Sorry, I saw the crowd and realised how stupid that comment was. Now, can we please pick up, like, a draw at least here, guys? But I do want to win. We're at home. We did Penang over, and these guys aren't as good. At least in the cup game. So maybe they might have played some weaker players. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on the front foot and just give them one. Come on, the Ocean Rage. Not a super dominant start, but we've had a shot on target. That's, I suppose, encouraging. Oh no, the stats aren't going our way now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can we... Guys, can we do a football? Is that going to work? No, okay. Score, please. Like, okay, we're starting to, at least, I don't know. I was going to say starting to get them away from our end of the field, but that's not what's happening. At least the Mudget's playing well. 6.7. It's probably his best performance of the entire season so far. But Matt Zyda 6.3, not great from our captain, although here we go, the Mudget. Put it on a plate for someone. Okay, no, but we should get this back in the mixer here. Oh, Matt Zy, there we go. You're having a stinker, but he scored. Right, 1-0, and that's fully against the runner play. Has to be said that, but we'll take it. 1-0, the Ocean Ratio. 10, lovely name, Dom 10. Heads it away, and Matt Zy just takes it a few touches and just sneaks it there in that top left cornerish. Pretty questionable work from the goalkeeper, who then backs up with a nice little flick up when, you know, it doesn't count. But 1-0 the Ocean Rage, that's okay. And Amir does cover us defensively there, which is good to see as well. Can we get a quick fire double? Misery compiler? Mudge it up to Fuad. Takes his time on the ball. Soper. Azri. This is good football here currently. Fuad. Nice ping out. It's got over the defender. Right, the Mudget. He is so small. It's an appropriate name. Oh, but we're cooking. We just had to ride out that early period under a ton of pressure. And that's a proper misery compiler, that is. Mudget gets in behind and picks up an assist. Have we finally got the way they're cooking? Nice link up there with the Aruban. Maybe they're going to go on a holiday in Jamaica. Uwe wants to take you. And we make it 2-0, which is... Now it looks like it's deserved, but before those couple of highlights, we were trash. Let's be honest. So this would be very useful. Okay, that hasn't worked like I was hoping it would. Because if we look at the live table, we are still... Oh, okay. Police must be winning. Let's going to say it's going to get us out the relegation zone. It's not, but game's in hand. Game's in hand, Shaun. Game's in hand. It's fine. No one out there is having a stinker, so we'll tell the guys. Pleased. We're winning a game. Keep doing it. It's amazing how many of those kickoffs nearly go out on the full in this year's game. I do understand that we are in Malaysia, so to be fair, I don't think I saw as much of that in the Forest beta save we did. So it might just be lower tiers. If that's the case, then fair play, because that is actually quite hilarious. Oops, no, I want to go to that one. Thank you. I can't see the police game. They must have won the day before or something, maybe. Which is a little bit annoying. Okay, up to the hour mark, though. Still 2 goals in front. We'll just take off players when we need to, because no one's playing badly. And our squad depth here isn't the greatest since we've turned pro, has to be said. Does feel like that's sort of what's holding us back. I think we've got the best part of a week until that Selangor Cup game as well. But now Soper down to a red heart. Mod Dean for you. Still got 2 more stoppages, so we'll make the most of that when we can. Mod Asri and both our DMs. That is going to be an issue. Who else can play DM? Oh, that looked like it might be undercooked, but we're okay. Right, Mod Asri, who's an absolute giant of a man compared to the Mudget. But Fuad, nice touch. We get him by on there. Oh, book hit. Soper. Soper, good save. And that's going to do this highlight, isn't it? Because it's a sub. Yep, okay, so we'll make these next couple now. Can anyone else play DM? Not really. So we'll take off Asri, going a bit fairly in comparison. And it's going to give us 3 subs with the final stoppage. And Amir's down to a red, our left back. If we can make it 3-0, won't be quite as worried. Mudjit, that's a pull back, not the player I would have gone for there. And now they've got a chance on the counter. Sudan. Oh boy. Chu, who apparently is going really well this season. Candido, good little touch there, and both our wingbacks are knackered, so this is a good time for a sub. Okay, Gope for Razak, it's going to have to be near left back. And what else can we do while we're here? Matzid's going okay. This is a tricky little spot. Raj for Matzid, actually. He's okay enough to go out there. Might as well use all 3 subs while we can. Right. Last 10 minutes. Might need to think about time wasting with 5 to go after that previous game. So we'll do that. Points being quite crucial here currently. Might even drop the tempo. Play things safe. And back on the attack too, Raj. Ooh, nice little bit of footwork from him. Saleh, the Mudjit. Jeez, we're taking our time trying to get a shot off here, aren't we? Okay, we've stuffed that. Oh, God. Do not concede after that, because we seriously should have a shot at some stage. Uh-oh, 2-on-1. Thank you. That's pretty lucky you didn't square that. Nice work, Candido. Keep it at 2-0. Love to see it. And the highlight ends too. Top work. And we should be picking up only our 2nd win of the league season. Thank you, fellas. We needed that big time. Right, that is a big win. We'll even do it. Oh, because that's a huge result. Bust out the busted. You fellas aren't too good for us. We've just done you there. It's a huge result. Yeah, I mean, we always believe in ourselves. Very pleasing victory. We are still in the relegation zone though, so that is a bit annoying. And the Mudjit gets man of the match, finally. In a game that actually means something. He plays well. But unfortunately, I think we're still, yeah. But with those games in hand, and the goal differential is not horrific either. So we could jump above quite a few teams with a couple of good results with these 2 and 3 games in hand. But next up, we've got the Cup, Selangor, who are proper good. Wow, okay, I didn't realise it was that good at home. 30 games unbeaten at home. They don't like coming to Manjung. They don't like coming to Manjung, these teams in Malaysia. We'll see if we can keep that up against the likes of Selangor and JDT. But that is a heck of a streak. Didn't actually realise it was still going. Thought we'd bottled it a few times this season, actually. But if this is FA Cup, it's another who goes through we've got coming up here, and this time we're away. So we'll do a prediction of who goes through if you want to try and win some channel points out there. We'll give you a few minutes for this one because we've got a bit of time, I think, before we get to this game. Okay, players are developing nicely. Lovely. Yeah, being on 7 days. If things start going badly, we will look forward to WTS because that's on paper, very good chance for us to pick up some points because they came up alongside us as 3rd place in the 2nd tier last season, albeit we haven't actually bet them yet, which is concerning, but got a couple of players joining us before the next game, so that's going to be useful. Keep the morale high with some training praise. Stop. Okay, don't take my praise, Riangelo. You're scoring goals. Just stop being such a little flea. I criticise you ever go and I praise you ever go. Just take my praise or berating. Let me shout. Let me shout at you. I can't do it in game. I've got to do it in training. A bit of hydration. All right. See what this does to our team now. We go for a couple more days. Should have a better option if Bookhurt's not going well up front. An actual good player to go alongside Fuad in midfield. That's going to help out a lot too with our bench, which is going to be useful. Azri can drop to the bench. To be fair, he's actually been quite decent those last couple of games. For a player with his star ratings. Police takeover rumours not to be believed. It would be kind of weird if the police got a takeover. Suspect. And here come a bunch of transfers as the window is about to open. We've got a centre back come DM being loaned in too. Okay, this is going to take a wee while, isn't it? Okay, we'll have a look at add them to the short list, but I don't think we've got any more foreign spots here. Okay, a lot of signings. That was the guy that we actually tried to get, I think. Actually, no, sorry. I did try to do a loan off camera, but it was... he went to Bangaraya, which was a bit of a frustration. Yeah, there are likely areas that will dip into the transfer market for, as you should be about to see. A bit of patience. There we are, 3 new players. So yeah, there'll be the striker, the loanee, and the DM. I thought I said I'd be... Anyway. You totally forgot the Ashes started? That's the way to play it if you're English. Because, yeah, I'm right. So, cool. Let's welcome these guys in. Boomfa. He's okay. That's the star one. So, Jaime. He'll be very handy in midfield. And, that's all right. Got another right back option in too. I forgot about that. So, Candido going well. Not now. We should be pretty good because I think our wages are not great. Yeah. Oh dear. Get off that screen, Shaun. Get off that screen. How was the test start? I'm sorry. Did the test only last 2 days? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, looked like England were in a good spot for about 2 of those innings when Aussie were batting the first time, and I thought they looked okay even with a 200-run lead, but nah, they yeah, didn't end well. Travis Head went and dicked all over them. He's tired, so Jaime. But we'll bring him on the bench for Razak. Mod Salah can go back to being an actual right back. And he should go in there. And that's going to work very nicely. Okay. So that makes that team look a lot stronger. And who else came in? The striker. No, not you. Where's the striker? There he is, Rosley. Will be a bit better than our youth player. It's so hard to follow here. I suppose timing. But yeah, I watched a decent chunk of it. I won't say I watched all of it because it wasn't Perth, which is a fair way behind New Zealand. So it does mean it finishes quite late. Oh, really? Nothing at all. Oh, that's not ideal. Most people don't even know it exists. Be fair, the way it ended up might not be the worst thing. Oh, Ramsey, I forgot about you. Okay. So in that case, maybe we do keep Mod Sully as a DM, and Ramsey does need a rest, but we'll give him a couple of days off. And right, Aziz shouldn't really be in this team. Second team, Razak, second team, Hardy. Oh yeah, no, you can definitely go to second team now. Ahmed, we loaned. No, he's ours. Second team. Goodness me, we're going to be doing a bit of tidying up the squad shortly. Ismail. Morazri and Kamal was actually quite useful, but yeah, I think we're okay with that. And if I go here and try and, oh yeah, we're good now. Okay. Okay, cool. Should tidy up our squad a bit on the tactics screen. But that is good. Bit of extra quality here. Hopefully surge up that table a bit more and hopefully maybe even pull off a mega upset here against Selangor in the cup. Before we hopefully can beat WTS as well. Oh, frick. How do I? Okay, good. We can go back in here. That was nearly a nightmare. Oh, that was nearly disaster. And we'll get rid of the filters now. Okay. Yes, confirm. Thank you. Oh, that would have been bad if it was deadline day. Okay. So yeah, Selangor, the hot favourites. Really, if anyone's in fitness doubt here, we should probably save them up for WTS in the league. But hopefully we'll be okay. Really, I'm going to switch those two around. They do, don't they? Which is interesting. I would have thought Oh, I'm wrong too. I suppose they're a little bit more familiar, aren't they? But look at the star. I'm going to base it on star ratings. I think I got that right. I think the assistant might be barking up the wrong tree there just quietly. Okay, WTS have lost someone, which might be handy for the game we play against them. Because I would really love to beat them. They were annoyingly tricky last season and the season before. The one time we played them, I think it was. After we took the job here. Right, can we give some second team players, some fringe players some game time? It's tomorrow. I think we're playing today, so we actually could here. Let's give these guys a little bit of footy for the second team. Keep them ticking over. Goalkeeper can have 90. But that should be good. Okay, the real Warriors aren't scoring. Unfortunately, we're not playing them soon. That would have been a nice little time to play those guys. But hopefully it means they're going to sink down the table below us. Semi-final draw. If we somehow beat Selangor. Oh, Sabah. Oh, lovely. Oh, we'll be the home team. Oh, guys, win this and we've got an easy game in the semis. Based on the 2-0 win we just picked up, even if it was a little bit against the run of play when we scored the goals. But let's... Oh, we're fine. Less than a minute ago. Okay, game time. And everyone's fit. Apart from our new right back, so maybe we do bring... Yes, you'll be... He still needs a rest. Okay, that's not really ideal, is it? We'll just put the other right back. Razak. Come up to the first team. And squad numbers. Striker. I suppose we give you number 9. Don't Isaac it. DM 6 and a centre back. Come midfielder. He's actually the good one, isn't he? Oh no, he's the average one on the bench. 25. There we go. That seems sensible enough. Okay, let's stop the FIFA song for the moment. Okay. Selangor away. We'll say we want them to pick up where they left off. They're actually fizzing for this. Okay, we didn't really do that well with our other talks there. Impressive performance. Just a real lift, hopefully. Training excellence. One game at a time. Right, let's get into it. This is a proper crowd. Okay. Does this count as a big match? Because we might be in a little bit of trouble here. We couldn't be too picky about people liking big matches or not. But yeah, there's actually a crowd at this one. Jeez, guys. Sorry, just seeing Mudge there second from the far left. He's just hilarious. He's just so tiny. It's like a little baby on the field. 31-year-old little baby. But thankfully, he's actually starting to play well. Let's see if it continues here. It probably won't, because these guys are pretty much the second best team by a decent margin. Why is the little midget not making a run? It's not night time yet, mate. You can't go to bed yet. You got to play a game of football. Oh dear. Oh dear. Shamsuddin. Okay. Was that just go out for a goal kick? Okay, right. That was a pretty average effort then. The way Candido Tried to save there. I thought he might have actually got a touch on it, but no. But this is slightly concerning early. Not unexpected, but certainly concerning. Oh, Candido, bro. You're like one of our better players, mate. What are you doing there? Goalkeepers. Goalkeeper's going to goal keep. They haven't had time to pass it. And it's somehow gone through freaking Draman's legs there. Or his arm. Not too sure which one. But that's frustrating. 1-0 to them off a goalkeeping error, pretty much. See if we can hit back, but that might be an early blow to our, or any hope we had of going through here. Ultra, oh, they've just got way too much for us here. There's so much slicker. Oh, I'm not even sure how they've got through there. Good couple of blocks. Can we hold on? Mudget's actually competed well in the air there, which is something I did not expect to see. The man at 1.54 metres tall actually making a bit of a nuisance of himself. But we're still a goal down and I've got a corner. Which we don't clear away because it's a penalty. Bookhart's push someone. What's a striker doing defending? It should... Oh dear. Oh no, okay. Noah. Yeah, that's how I feel right now about this game. So much for a cup run in this comp. No, it's worse. We've got them in 2 legs soon in the other cup. So that's a sign of things to come. Do we just play a rotation in those games, just bin off the cups this year? Because our first team are kind of binning this off currently. Not great, fellas. Not great at all. Candido a 6.4, Ziden, Soper and Bookhurt after giving away a pen, which is the last thing we need to do against teams like this. That's what cost us a point at JDT. I don't think we have to worry about it here because these guys look like they're going to absolutely thump us. The way this game's going. I might go back to balance just see if that might help us out. Why? Oh, goodness me. This game's a nightmare. Okay, Soper's out injured. Lower leg. Mod Dean can come on for him. Let's hope that it's not too serious. Because that could hurt. Seriously? Okay, so Fouad goes forward. And Saleh? We'll try that, seeing as both our cams have now got injured. Love your work, FM. Just thrilled with that. So there's 2 subs used. Should probably make some at half time. Any players that we want to save up for actual games that we might be able to win. So Jaime's a bit tired. So I'm sure he can come on for you. We'll see. Yeah, that'll work. The rest of you, I suppose, can stay out there because you're not too tired. But goodness me. Oh, well, go back to positive because it's not like going balanced has helped you out too much. Dress the team. Not creative enough, not positive enough. Show me something else in the second half. But yeah, I think Selangor might be coming or going through here. No, okay, gonna lose that. Oh no, it's good from you, Gope, the New Caledonian International. Bookhurt, oh lovely little back work from you. Now Fouad, it's a long range effort, of course it comes off the bar. I've just made that a little bit thicker at half time. Our one shot of the game. Oh, Brisbane equalised. Oh dear, poor Auckland. Mudgett and Matt Zyder having stinkers on the wings. Could give a debut to the new striker. Off the bench, Book Hood on a 6.3. So I'm sorry he's got a yellow. We can't do another sub for a player who's already come on. Mudgett's on a 6. I mean, both the wingers are on 6.1s, so that's got to be our last couple. And just see if that does anything. It probably won't, because these guys are just way better than we are, it looks like. Amir at left back's having a bit of a stinker too on a 6.3. Oh. Oh, okay. This is gold. Right, what's going on with my face cam today? If I... Oh, sorry. There goes the microphone. Right, let me just unplug this. Plug it back in. Is that going to work? Oh, awesome. Mid-stream. Mid-game. Okay, there's a highlight here. We've actually done quite well in the second half. There we are. Okay, save. Are we good now? I haven't got the right thing up. Oh, we're good. Lovely. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. My face cam's having issues today for some reason. As we try and hold on to only being 2-0 down, Candido, that will make up for earlier somewhat. A good save. Looked like that one was destined for the top right corner. And now Lokman Hakim Lau will take the corner. Going to see it, which is a bit of a concern. But dealt with well, Amir. And let that go out for a throw-in. Sports Interactive, just making sure you know about their LinkedIn, because that might be a place where they can't cop any criticism about the game. So probably the social media that they're plugging right now. Oh boy, oh, that was tight. That was tight. But we're going to go attacking way too late. Would have done this earlier, but the whole face cam thing, probably not going to make a difference. We are out of the cup 2-0. Social media man's worst invention. Yeah, there's a very good argument for that. But we are out of the cup, unfortunately, in the quarters, which is respectable. Yeah, we were underdogs off. Okay, they have not reacted well to that, which is a shame. I mean, none of their business. There were so many players out there who sucked today. Later, put in a top notch. Yeah, there was good. We need to do further tests. Yes, I forgot about the injuries there. That could be an issue, right? Mod Dean, 4 to 7 weeks. Love that. Don't worry about injury. Soper. Is that all? 1 to 3 days. That's fine then. We've got another youngster instead of Mod Dean, so that's okay. So you are, whoa, okay. I need to filter. Where's the other cam we've got? Yazid. Yes, that's the one we want to go with. And untick, and we'll call you up to the first team. And hopefully, going to be okay in time for WTS there. Is Soper. Oh, did I make him available? Well, that was a bad call. Why did I do that? What happened there? Okay. I might actually switch them around just because it didn't look too good there, and the ass man did say they should be the other way around. Oh my lord, this face cam is having a mare today. What's going on? How hot is it? Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Not normally this rubbish, the face cam, so that's odd. But this could be actually a bit of a winnable game for us coming up. So hopefully you get back on track here, even though we're away from home and we just suck away from home. Let's be honest. Whoa, we've been away from home in the league for a while, have we? So if you want to try and earn some channel points, there you go. As we take on WTS. So this is a team that came up alongside us from the second tier last season. They are in 8th, which is a bit surprising. They've played 2 more games than us, so hopefully we can beat them and get a chance to go above them. A win here would be actually really useful. Get us up to 9th and just behind them. Now, where are we on the season preview these days? We should be better than them. So hopefully we can actually beat them. But there's a season preview, so yeah, Salah and Gore are quite good. Just the top 2 are just levels above everyone else here. And there's our manager profile. No one wants us, I don't think. I love how there's a more button for one screen. That's just great. And the screen takes a while to load. There's quite a few available jobs, isn't there? Man United, Palermo. There's quite a few big jobs, actually. Not that we'll get a look at some of those. I was mainly checking around Asia at this point. It's Chile, not China, so nothing there. Kuala Lumpur. WTS are looking for a manager still. Okay. I mean, we should be better than them, so hopefully. I mean, if they don't have a manager, if we don't beat them, that's a bit of a concern. Suwon got relegated. Oh my lord, that is a howler from them. The Suwon Blue Wings, they should be raging hot for K2. Yeah. Intriguing. Probably a dumb idea to go. We won't apply. Just. I happen to know IRL too. Okay. That's quite big. Suwon used to be quite good, didn't they? From yeah, IRL and K-League too. Interesting. I thought they used to be quite big dogs. Yeah. Sorry, I've got a South Korean Wi-Fi. I keep up with the K-League a little bit. Not that's not the reason I keep up with the K-League, but it just yeah. Seoul, goodness me! I did a quick little save of them in the beta, and it was going almost too well, so it got a little bit boring. Old Jay Lings was carving up. You were South Korean. Oh, fair enough. Geez, you sound like you're the carbon copy of me. Yeah. I keep a rough eye on it, but yeah, I don't watch a lot of it. I would like to. I'm going back over there in April. It would be quite cool to catch a game one time I'm over there, but we'll see. Especially at the World Cup Stadium there in Seoul, because that looks like a nice little setup. I was on train there last time. We were off doing something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was just people going to a game. I think it was the Seoul Derby at that stage. And there were shirts everywhere, and I was just sitting there going, oh, this would have been cool. Okay, we are the slight favourites. This could be a game I'm really hopeful we win. We've really not done much on the road so far this year, but yeah, Seoul aren't signing. Yeah, there was definitely Seoul was one of the teams. I can't quite remember who the other one was that day. I was going past the stadium on the train. Emptied out deluxe. Massively at the World Cup Stadium. It was certainly going to be a big game. I'm trying to think, who would it have been? It might have been Ulsan. Which I don't know if it was actually a derby. Might have just been talking rubbish there, but there was certainly a lot of people going to the game. So we got this. Who's that game after? Oh, Police. So WTS and then the Police. Interesting double. And then we're going to have to deal with Selangor again. That might be the time we lose that nice home record we've got currently at 30 games. Hopefully we'll get it out to 31 unbeaten. I don't know if it will last much more than the 8th of Jan, unfortunately. And this is probably about to go quite slow, this game too, if we're in January, because now all the transfer windows will be opening up. Yeah, 2002 World Cup afterwards, no tenants. So the government force moved Ansan to Seoul and they became FC Seoul. Local governments didn't want a football club to return, but the citizens protested and rallied. Oh, right. Oh, I see now. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I was not aware of that. Fair play. Good information. My wife is a violin teacher, music teacher. Sports are not her speciality. Now I haven't really done the research because of that. I just thought, oh, she's from Seoul, FC Seoul. Close enough. Okay, we are going to start to just chug along a little bit slower here, aren't we? Oh no, oh, boomfa, there goes a bunch. Whoa. What is up with this computer? It's a freaking new computer and it's chugging along something horrifically sometimes. Okay, come on, game. Just one day into the game. Come on. Let's get this relegation zone properly. I finally beat these. Oh, there it is. The one Tindong stable of Kelantan. Places. Okay, game, please. I'm singing Justin Bieber. This is a new low. Can we please move on? Okay, monthly review. Am I doing well, board? I know we're in the relegation zone, but I feel like we're a lot better than that. I feel like we're actually quite a bit better. Oh, Sunday. Lovely. Finally got there. Yeah. What point are the Rail Warriors going to drop into this relegation zone? Because they've been trash by the look of it. 7 games without a goal. That is all sorts of bad. And they are still somehow above us. Okay, finally, right. Just the casual 26 inbox items. Okay, you will do what the ass man suggests this time with our midfielders. And hopefully be a bit better here. How are we doing? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Right, so we'll save. Oh, yes. 24 minutes. That's definitely a good time to save then. Alright, at the Sultan Muhammad IV. That's actually quite a good stadium for those guys too. But let's go. Is Soper okay? He'll be okay. He'll be fine. Suck it up, you Australian. Let's go. Oh, Sohaimi's a bit knackered. Where's our guy that we were using? In quite good form. Mod Asri. Why is this? Yeah, he was going quite well. Let's bring you for Razak. Saleh there, and we'll put Asri in for Suhaimi. And yeah, I think that's the way around we want them. Okay. Let's see how these guys get on. Potentially stuff that one up there by giving the new signing Suhaimi a little run with the B team. But hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, I expect a much better performance, but I trust you to do that. We're fine. Higher level, please. First goal's crucial. Yes, duh. Are we hopeful? I have a strong belief. Let's go. 5 at the back. Ooh, this could be interesting. Is that where we struggle against these guys, maybe? But they are 8, we are 12, but now we've got 4 games in hand over the teams above us. That's even more than it was at the start of the stream, isn't it? Our scheduling is so weird. I suppose we did win a cup game. That might have a bit of an impact. I'm not sure what was going on with some of the crowd there. It looked like their hips were sort of vibrating, so there might be some very interesting seats they've got there for those. Well, the wheelchairs, the movement might be a bit off there. SI, just, you know, just a point there, because something very odd was going on there. Maybe I need to turn the graphics down again, because that's odd. But if we don't win this, I'll be a little concerned, because it's a team we're supposed to be a bit better than here, having come up alongside them. But yeah, as I've been saying, we have struggled to beat them previously. But early stages, the stats are encouraging. And we've got a free kick. The Mudget far post, no one there. Soper, long range, just off target. Let's get the mouse out of the way, Sean. That would have been nice if we scored a long range goal after that filthy one that Penang scored against us in the league game. As now there's a chance here for WTS on the ball. Samri up to Ramley. All the rhymes. Abdullah. Oh, we should cut that out. We had a couple of bodies there. But now Muhammad given space to put a ball in. They're going to find someone too. And it's a goal. Guys, why are we so bad against this mob? Come on. Come on, Ocean Rage. Do some raging. Snuck that one, throwing into the left corner, but there's some pretty average work down our flanks there. Just dealing with that ball coming in and then going out to the guy with plenty of space. So apart from that little highlight there, looks like we're doing quite well. So we'll keep the faith here. But we better get a point out of this game. Otherwise, we'll be a bit concerned with how we're doing away from home. Anyway, at home we're fine. Away from home we are just really bad. Although stats-wise, not actually looking too bad. If we could get a goal before the half, I'd love it. But I suspect with that pass, this is just going to be waste of time. Key highlight, not actually a key highlight. FM26 things. Yeah, this is not going anywhere, is it? But could out to Mudjert. Yep. Cheers, game. Right. Our wingers are stinking up the joint. Some of our defenders are, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 players on poor ratings. Back. Oh, welcome in, Rainbow Drop. Hope you're doing well. Did I disconnect, did I? No? But yeah, that's a horrific first half. Let's go with Raj for the... Oh, I'm just going to have a blast at these guys at halftime. No subs. Show me something else. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy. Do something. You absolute frauds. What is it about when you get away from Manjung that you just can't do anything, guys? It's only a team that came up alongside us last season. You gotta pick up a result here. As Matt Zide now goes down to a 6.2. Izam on a 6.3. That's weird. Don't feel like he was at fault for the goal that we conceded. Anything that was more on our flanks. But we are not doing a lot here, so... some Surrey at the back. Favourite game there is in the FM. Oh, me. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I am usually, if I'm chilling out on the PlayStation, I'll be playing either one of the cricket games, the big ant ones, which I know is a bit, they're a little bit crap, but still, or MLB The Show is the other one that I dabble in quite a bit. The sort of career modes in both those. Probably the two that I do the most in on the PlayStation. Also, I'm getting into been playing through the Mafia trilogy of late too. Favorite though, I mean, I was a sucker for the first Red Dead Redemption. That game was freaking awesome. Haven't quite gotten to the second one as much, but the first one, I love that game. But there is 4 of our subs. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, we are not up to a lot here, are we? What if we... Oh, hold on. Is this a highlight? No, it isn't. Okay, for some reason that just happens. Let's maybe lower the tempo, and I think... Oh, Soap is naked. We should probably take him off after that injury. Yazid, please do something. Please do something. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are actually going to not win this. And looks like we're probably going to lose it. To a team with no freaking manager. Guys, score a goal. Come on. Do a football, you absolute useless sods. Come on. No, okay, I'm letting rip at you guys. Seriously, they haven't got a manager. That is piss poor. Goodness me. Right, I know what I'm doing with you. Let me just bring up the other chats. Right, you do the Libial Trill. Yeah, I'm gonna let you rip it. Right, hold on. Just gotta ban someone here. Hold on. Boom. Sweet. Right. Sorry, just dealing with that. What did you make of the tactical battle? Oh, I don't care about the tactical battle. I know they're capable. They've just acted like a bunch of frauds there. Unlucky. Sure. So next game, Azri, back out you go for Sahaimi. Yeah, we'll just do that, I think, for the moment. Go back to that, because that didn't help, did it? Assistant manager. Not that we had the right players in there. We'll go one more game with this against the police. If we lose our home record, I might need to think about switching things up a bit. Which I suppose it does almost make sense that way that he said it. Because that fire guy is a lot better as actual CM. So maybe I should consider that. Him as a DLP, a bit more of a playmaking role. But that's not great losing to those guys. How have I got against the police? One of the, well, beefy, those guys deserve the result, but this was a team that actually beat us properly on merit a little while ago, so it's not ideal. So we'll chuck a prediction up if anyone wants to get involved for that. But boy, oh boy, wait a minute. I'm trying to go over here. Let me do FM things, please. Right. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I did slam the team because they were utter trash. Is it going to have a team meeting, actually? Whole team meeting. Okay, I think that's kind of worked. Okay, let's hope that does a trick. It's just our away form in a couple of home games where we did lose when we shouldn't have. Well, sorry, not lose, draw when we should have won. Otherwise, we'd be pretty safe. And to be fair, we've got those games in hand, so might be going a bit early, but let's hope we can get a W here in front of the home fans. He wants to make a few changes to a team that's got some quite good links. So, or is that the reason he wants to make the changes? Either way, not sure about your work, ass man. But let's see if we can get a W at home and bounce back. Bilabial trill. What is the bilabial trill? A type of consonant. Jeepers. This is getting a bit. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, apparently. Okay. Got me there. All right. Injury update. All right. We got game time. Get me into a game that we can win, please. Kamal's still out. He'll be actually quite useful when we get him back. Extra DM option. That's half decent. Okay, come on, fellas. Oh, we are a bit tired, aren't we? Okay, now I see why he wants to make some changes. So near and Draman out is a bit of a concern. So I'm sorry. Get in there at centre back. Yeah, that's probably just going to have to leave it on the bench, aren't we? Yeah, he's still out for a long time. Okay. Oh, Ramsey, I forgot about him. Right, so you can come in for Mod Asri. Okay, that should help. Okay, let's see how this goes up. But I do think, in a weird way, because this guy is a lot better further forward. And actually, is a box to box. So do we change his role? I mean, I say he's better as a box to box. Is he? He's more comfortable as a box to box. I'll stick with it, but we'll switch those two around actually. Yeah, Ramsey, you are right sort of back. 35. That'll work. Now, give me a W here, boys, or at least a point. Get us out of this blimmin' relegation zone. Home form's important. Expecting the results here. Secret behind our good home record. Oh, it's the fans, mate. It's the fans, Krishnan. This team needs to start scoring more. Yeah, that'd be nice. And yeah, hopefully get some revenge on them. Otherwise, I might just start playing around with this tactic a bit. Not that it's going to be a great game to do it for against Selangor, because they're actually good. And as we saw earlier, so that could be not the right time to sort of start mucking around with that sort of thing. But let's see how we get on here. At home, we're very good at home, usually. We haven't lost for 30 games at home, so this is, I shouldn't have said that out loud, but let's see. Do I need to find an away tactic? Do I need to just play around with things a bit? We were so good both at home and on the road last season, so I'm not really too sure why this season we can't do anything on the road, apart from obviously improved quality of opposition. Ah, jeepers. Okay, Nora Fendi makes it 1-0. We are really in the poo, aren't we? We have just hit a wall for some reason. Far post, and yeah, wing back. Gope. Not good from the foreigner. Using a spot on you, mate. You could at least try and defend. I suppose you did sort of try. But it's very FM26 and 24, and it's very FM. Oh, yeah. Didn't mind the idea of that. Can we please not concede too quickly, because then I will be fiddling with things very shortly to try and get something out of you fellas. Okay, good header clear. Matt Zide. Can we find a way back into this one? Do not lose our home record to the police. I know they're the police, but you actually are allowed to beat them here. You're allowed to beat up on them. And, oh, why is he taking the shot? Okay, corner. Will we see it? No, of course we won't. Classic. Okay. And their one shot has got a goal. Of course it has. Come on, fellas. Show me why I'm showing faith. Show me why I'm showing faith in you boys and in this tactic. Because otherwise, I will start to tear up things. Alright, Soper. Can he play a nice through ball? That's nice. Bookert. It's in. And he's onside. Yes, it's been a while since we played this noise. Riangelo Bookert makes it 1-1. That's not going to work, Sean. You haven't got enough room for that on one side. You can do it on this side, though. There we go. But that's better. 1-1. The Aruban International, the Aruban and the Australian linking up. Nice work. Right, can we beat these guys? Because they're actually like not that far above us, despite having played like 4 more games. But that's made me feel a bit better. We've scored a goal. Problem is we don't usually score 2. So that does have me a bit concerned. But we've at least got things back to being all square here. Like, apart from that goal, it's been one-way traffic. At least up until now. It's 1-1, yes. They pump it deep. That's good from you, Godpay. Oh, we're flicking it on. Book hurt. It's a shot from Matt Zide. Probably a bit more time there, look like. But anyway, should be 3-1 or 3-2. Yeah. Maybe 2. The XG's not that great, is it? But we are battering them. Yeah. Can we put the foot down, fellas? This is going to be a silly little thing before halftime again, isn't it? If we have the ball, it's going to be nothing. If they have the ball, it's going to be a goal. Oh, Soper. Matt Zide. Oh, whip it in quickly before he blows. Gope. Oh, that's a pretty freaking good save, to be fair. Let us have the corner. Okay, don't show us it though. Okay, 1-1. Better. After that first highlight, we're actually bossing them, aren't we? Let's be fair. I want to look at ours. It's going pretty well, actually. Did I say full time? That's what I said, half time. Right. Scoreline doesn't reflect things. We're doing quite well here, guys. It weren't that bad. I have faith. I think I have faith. Alright, let's see if anything happens here. Nope. Right, come on, fellas. Get the foot back on their throat and put them away. It's the only chance you get to put your foot on the throat of the police, so make sure you do it. As we're doing a little bit, stats-wise. Candido there just have a little bit of work to do himself. Right, free kick. Nothing doing from it. The Mudget's having a bit of a stinker at left wing again, isn't he? So let's get Raj on for the Mudget. Nia, well, we can bring Amir on for Nia. And that's, yeah, just try and get that left-hand side going a bit better. Hopefully that pays off. Was that a yellow? That's for them, okay. And they are making their way out from the back here. Mod Rosley, Izal. Come on, guys. Let's win this ball. Park Tae-Soo, so they've pinched someone from the Soul Phoenix, it looks like. Oh, cover. Okay, that's good defensive work eventually there. Nice stuff there from the Loney, Samsuri. Gope's got a red heart, so I might have to take him off shortly. And that is the highlight done. So, still 1-1. Saleh right back. Actually, wait, no, Ramsey we'll give a go to. He should be better. Yeah. Make a debut. Have an impact. And now we've got a few more dropping down to red hearts. So, Soper for the youngster in Yazid and Fuad for Saleh. And that is, well, no. That's where we probably do that because Saleh's a right back. He'll probably be a bit better defensively. And now we've got a chance. Right, come on, fellas. Set piece. No. Oh, Yazid. Oh. Yeah, it checks out. That checks out in our current run. That was so close. How's that not snuck in? Okay, come on, guys. You can do it. You're pushing really close. Let's score 2 goals in the game. I can see you're really trying. Okay, what can we do here? I might try, these guys decent further forward in position. Let's try and just see him for you. Now, oops, hold on. Now, you probably are quite good at other things. No, we'll try 2 CMs in position. Let's just see if that helps out a bit. Okay, there's a highlight, but for who, Jeff? Bro, we jeepers, Sam, sorry. Guys, we want to actually try and win this game. We're at home. No dilly-dallying on the ball. Oh. Back in the mixer. That was not quite on target. But this highlight continues. Oh my days, if that went in. Wait, it got blocked? Oh. That would have been a goal. I think it got blocked, not saved, but apparently, I mean, it was a corner. Oh, book hurt. The pass was on there, I felt like. Right, this is... Maybe we do need to look at doing this a bit more. Whoa, that pass. Okay, it's okay. Oh, someone. Guys, don't cut out the corner now. FM. Oh, classic. Okay. So 1-1 draw. It's... Yeah. There's something not quite right at the moment, is there? Because we are battering teams. At home anyway. But goodness me, we cannot actually get any reward for it. Yeah. Just goodness me, fellas. Oh man, I can't regret the bicycle kick not going in, let's be honest. It was just one of a lot of moments, and we are still in the relegation zone because they got a point from that. Down to 3 games. Oh dear. And KL are actually not running out of these games in hand. So you cannot need a rest. You've only just got here. 3 days rest. Missed chance to win. Right, I might have a play with something here in the tactics. If we're in position, we might move forward a bit more here. So a CM, and you are apparently quite good as a... well, you are anyway. We can put you back here as a DLP, and let's see maybe how that goes on. In position. Our position will keep you guys the same, because I don't think you're super good at anything else. Just checking it, what you look like. Our position. We'll try that. Just change the midfield up a little bit and see if that helps out here. And we want to put our best players in for the next game. It's probably not going to be a great game to test things, because it's against the team that knocked us out in the cup that are quite good. What's now Mudget? I'm still struggling to get a tune out of, but yeah, he should be okay on that. Okay, we'll see if we can get... I mean, what's the game? Oh, is that... Okay, this is Sembalan team. It's away from home, though, and we suck away from home. Okay. A couple of slight adjustments. We'll see if that makes a change. We're at home here, right? Get that prediction going for the next game. Selangor, the team that kind of pumped us earlier, so they should beat us. This should be our 31 game unbeaten record at home being stuffed here, really. Boom. Quick backup too. That's not ideal. But let's see what we can do. Top billing, awesome. At least Kuala Lumpur have got JDT, so they shouldn't catch us up. Right, sorry. So, yeah, so if we can somehow upset these guys, miracle. Let's try and get the morale back up a bit. Just a bit back in. First team. Can I look at the last 5 matches somewhere? No. Okay. mean, yeah, I need to... Okay, Mudjit, you need to improve. Guppy. Cool. Get that on you. Matt Zide, you have been quiet this season. Game, let me. Cool. Amir, yeah, you're not going that well after your contract. All right. Others in the first team aren't actually going too badly. Just frustrating. See if a bit of a rev up helps. Think that I'm strong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, can Candido talk now? That might help our defense. If our goalkeeper can actually speak the language. Something just happened there, did it? Okay, yes, I think we... yeah, we already know about him. Yeah, no, just basics, fine. Can't afford anything else, right. Let's see if chucking one of our midfielders a bit further forward in position is going to help. Lurking, all good, rainbow drop, no worries. Jeepers, how do they get so much injury time in this game? Sorry, just keeping an eye on the A-League. How's Gope still not figuring out what we're doing? Oh, is people tired? What's our gap after this? Only a couple of days. We're away from home, but that's probably... Oh, we should probably rest some guys here, shouldn't we, if we can? Okay. So we'll put Salah into midfield, I guess. And Soap is a bit tired, and is our striker CZ, and Rosley can get a run up front. See what our new strikers can do. We bought in, hasn't got much of a chance so far. Go to the match. Let's see if this cooks or if it makes us even worse. Probably gonna have to try it for a game after this as well, but see if we can hold on to the home record. I trust you, fellas. Come on. I trust you. Do something good for me here. You're Merle. Ask Merle a question. Merle. What? Oh, posture check. Right. Oh, just... Merle. What do you do, Merle? Don't pay no attention, please. Don't like making predictions. How important has Duda's performances been? Probably better off without him. Or worse off without him. Goodness me. You don't know. Oh. Good. Favorite food meal? I can turn the soccer off now anyway. On the real soccer. You don't really know. Okay, well this is good conversation. Right, let's get stuck in this game. Selangor. So they betted us. They did 2-0, didn't it? They bet us in the first half of that previous one away from home, but they looked a lot better than us in the cup. So let's hope here at home can somehow find a way to keep this record, make it 32 unbeaten. But it's not really likely. These guys are supposed to be one of the, well, clearly the second best team in the division. but we aren't. Well, no, I won't say a word. I was going to say we're not looking too bad. Miller's a Minecraft chatbot, and they usually say, "Oh, okay, right." I don't do Minecraft, unlike a lot of FM people. I never really got into Minecraft. But holding our own at the moment, which is nice. Shouldn't have spoke. Oh, that's good. Matt Zide, guys, can we make the most of that guy being down? Okay, no, we'd kind of fluff around while that's happening. Saleh, out to Amir. Mudget. Oh, look at the Mudget go. Right, maybe that talk is what we need to do. Mudget, please square it. Please square it. Got it. Yes, Yazid. The youngster. Right, this could be big. It's too early, Shaun. Calm down. But that's good. But the Mudget took on the shot. Thankfully, it got parried away. He's done quite well to actually sneak that past the defender. Would have probably tried to put that in there that it'll get, but indeed, go! Do not let them score straight from the restart, fellas. I will be livid. Livid. I was thinking in my head, I didn't do it in game, about going to a high press with the offensive line, but didn't get that far. Don't you dare. Oh, for feck's sake. You've got to be joking me, FM. Pain. Straight from the restart. Lane, just a ball in behind. It's a good run in between the defenders. And, yeah, good finish. Guys, switch on. Switch on from the frickin' restart. I know they're a good team, but come on. Okay, we've got a highlight. Let's see if it's something decent. Amir. Okay. Matt Zide. Oh, hello. Well, we're scoring goals. More than one, so I suppose we'll fix that. Not sure it's got anything to do with the central midfielder. But, hey, Amir. Lovely ball, and Matt Zide runs onto it. Boomfa, that's a wonderful header. Doing strong. Yeah, I mean, these guys are a good team. We do need to remember that. Like, proper good team. Just losing our games in hand on those teams around us. So it's getting a little frustrating. But if we can get something out of this, that'd be quite nice. I mean, tell you what, that's good. Shots on target ratio. Come on, fellas. Let's keep it up. Hold on to the half. Only one more minute. Come on. Nice, sensible play. Ooh, on the attack. Okay, good half, boys. Golf clap. Golf clap about that. Everyone out there is playing pretty well. Gope maybe could improve, but we're not going to change anything because we're doing quite well. I'm delighted. That might be dangerous to say, but these guys are supposed to be quite good, so we will pump them up a little bit here, the boys, get them in a positive mood going to the second half. We can't praise them at any stage because that's not allowed anymore. So, yeah. Make sure they're happy when they're coming out of the sheds. They're not happy anymore, which is a shame, as Matt Zide is tired. He's going quite well. I might leave him till the hour mark. Just to make sure that we're not going to lose anything too much right now. We'll do it. Matt Zide and also Amir. It's a bummer because he's going quite well too. So Raj and Nia will come on. But otherwise, we're doing pretty darn well here. That's Fuad, who's our main man in central midfield in the Mudget. So this is going to make things a little bit interesting here. We could, no, Sopik, we need a DM, and yeah, it's got to be Sahaimi, who won't actually be too bad in that role. And Army at left. One more sub for the remainder of this game. Quick backups. We're definitely going to need to use it. Just depends where. We do have Soper on the bench, but it is the right back. We'll keep our defence nice and fit. That's going to be Ramsey. Oop, no, jeepers, don't close while we're winning this game, Shaun. Okay, it's been a quiet-ish second half. I don't care about yellow cards, especially to a backup striker who doesn't usually start. Oh no, not now, guys. Okay. We're on the time-wasting time limit too, where I sometimes start it. Oh, as if they've got that back from a deflection like that. Candido, wonderful save. Yellow cards are yellow cards, correct. Yes, we don't see the corner. Right, I'm going a bit early here. But just drop some of that stuff. Right. Try and frustrate them a bit here. Oh, no, game. Pause. Oh, gee, damn, I was going to go balanced. Oh, wow, okay. Might have just got a bit of luck on our side there. I say might, definitely, because that was fortunate. I'm hovering over that in case the highlight starts and we are on defence. 92 minutes. 92 and a half. Huge W, right. We're back. Asymmetrical, kind of, slightly. And we beat Selangor. Take that. You're now, geez, you dropped out of a Champions League spot. No one gave you a chance, boys. I wasn't backing you there. That's more like it. You got the win you're after. It wasn't a smooth ride. Oh, I was confident. That result sees us climb out of the relegation zone. I am pleased. And can you believe confidence? Right, where are we? We're up to 9th. Oh, beautiful. And we've got 2 games in hand over the Cops. Right, let's try and make the most of those guys. I've got Nigiri up next too. Is away, so I suppose that is the concern. I'm saving straight away. A win for Manjung. Lovely stuff, right? 10 past 5. We'll get at least one more game in. And they'll probably... Yeah, we'll definitely get one more in because I think it was a quick backup. While on the subject of that, I should start resting my players. So you guys can rest for a couple of days. 2, I think was about right. Yeah. So it's not a super quick backup, but that should help. We can put out a proper good team for this game, hopefully. Because Saleh was a bit of... Well, we've got Sahaimi, who should be a lot better. And Soper as well for Yazid, who was actually quite good in that game. And I suppose Bookhook comes back into, and that on paper looks like quite a strong team with the star ratings. But we will do a prediction for this one. We're on the road here, so I'm a little bit nervous because we have been absolutely atrocious on the road. As he tries to remember how to spell this, if anyone wants to waste or earn some channel points. That is now live for the new game, coming off the back of a huge upset over Selangor. There's another break coming up at some stage too. Might have to deal with that next stream. I don't think it's quite as bad as the one we had after last stream, but still. I think there is a weird break coming up. It's not for a wee while. January's packed, isn't it? Yeah. It's March to April. We'll be fair, there's so many games. We'll be fine for one more stream. And then we can deal with that run home. That will probably be on Thursday, but Wednesday around 4 PM, in case you're wondering, next stream, guys. is when that is going to be. You want to keep following along with the Ocean Rage or wherever the heck else we end up in the save, of course, being a Journeyman. And also, if you want to keep up to date too, follow on the socials, probably a good idea, so you can, well, you find out when I do go live. And do YouTube videos and all sorts of stuff. There will be a Season 2 recap coming, probably tomorrow night my time or Tuesday morning my time. Just need to put the music over the top, had to get through that big gap off camera, so didn't quite have time to do that before today's stream. And yeah, do stream over there too on YouTube, so make sure to go check that out. Hopefully get into some other videos on YouTube soon too, but I will admit the highlights, when try and watch past matches, and off the back of the patch does make that really slow and quite tedious, so we'll see how we get on with that. Still haven't taken on that Terengganu team. Or Terengganu, it probably is, isn't it? Yes, good. That is supposed to be our team. Apparently it's a good team. Oh, okay, we've got them next. And then we've got, Selangor. So Terengganu and then Selangor away, first leg of a cup. I think that's either round of 16 or quarters. I think it might be round of 16 actually, because it's the first round of that, but it is over 2 legs. So that away one is going to be quite tough for us there. See if we can do a job on them away from home, but first we've got a team that on paper should be a bit more beatable. We should have bet them the first match week, these guys. We battered them, 0-0 draw. So let's see if things go a bit better for us, even though it's away. And here we go, right. Quick save again. Okie dokie. Can we pick up a away win? Or even a point's not too bad, to be fair. Come on, fellas. If you can beat Selangor, you can beat these guys, even though it's away from home. Can I not say pick up where you left off? Form table, sure, we'll do that. Media, well, I've been struggling away from home. If I knew, wouldn't be talking about it. Manjung are impressive, yes. Momentum, that'll be good. And they've been playing above expectations. Oh, look, it won't be easy, but I know our quality. I think we can pick up a result. Let's go. Right, come on, fellas. 5 at the back. Oh, it's the same as WTS. Not sure I like the look of that. But we are out of that relegation zone. A couple of games in hand. Let's hope we can make the most of it here. As we are in our ocean blue. And the other team with the name I have just forgot because I blanked out completely are in the crimson maroon. It's more maroon, isn't it? Whoa, goodness me. Start, fellas. Start. That's goodness me. Anyway, let's hopefully keep the ball this time. The midget makes his way down the left-hand side. Oh, he's too small. He's too quick. The midget floats it in there for Bookhurt, who's just nowhere near jumping for that. Gope, far post, the midget. He's not going to win a ball in the air, is he? Suhaimi, Amir, nice ball. Oh, it's a long-range effort from Fuad, who we have now pushed a bit further forward. Or Fuad. That was terrible. Still 0-0. But hey, encouraging first highlights. It was that as well up until we had to try and actually win the ball, because we have not done that very well. So, this is a bit concerning. Although we've won it in the air. Oh, come on. The Mudget. Can we find a ball? Oh, he's going to take it on himself, is he? The Mudget. It's a good save, but threatening early. Showing a bit here on the road. I should, why do I speak? Let's see here if we can maybe get the ball back like we did that previous highlight. But unfortunately, the home team starting to camp here inside our half. Over the top. Why are we going off them? What? I've got to step up more on. And the last two words I said there, kind of what I want to say to all my defenders right now. You freaking morons. Why don't you listen to instructions? Step up more. You win that ball. And oh my God, he's harbour bridged it to Candido. Oh, that is gutting with the start we'd had in that game. We'll just make sure. I'm sure we've got our position up. Yep. Step up more, fellas. Why did you not step up more? You utter idiots. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe we're going to come back and win this 2-1. Oh, free kick. Suhaimi, okay. Let's see what you've got about you. Nothing, okay. Cheers for that highlight game. Right. Still 1-0 down. Still, well, position we're not. I was going to say on the front foot, but we have not got that much of the ball. But when we do, we're looking threatening. But classic us, struggling to score. At least classic us on the road anyway. At home, we'd probably already have 2 goals. Just seems to be how we are. Okay, that was nice. Slowed down a little bit there for some reason. Oh, come on, right before the half here, fellas. Let's get this back to 1-1. Make up for those frickin' defenders. Draman. Step up more. Don't play the ball yet. Okay, Mudget, please. Yes, there we are, right. The Mudget scores. That might be his first goal since he's come here. In a proper game. It is. First ever goal. The Mudget. All 1.54 metres of him. That's such a nice run. So I was more worried about Bookhook because he was offside for a fair chunk of that. But the Mudget 1-1. Feel like that's deserved. I feel like we at least deserve to be all square in this. So that's nice. Just before half time. And going into half time as well. So 1-1. And given how we've been playing away of late, I think we'd take a point on the road. Matt Zide is going a bit fairly, so we might burn him off here at the half. Or sub him off anyway for Raj. But otherwise, it's not going too badly. A little bit frustrated with the goal we conceded. Everyone dig in. You deserve to win this. I'm not happy with your defensive work, guys, honestly. That was pretty average. Mainly because of that goal we conceded. But let's see here. Second half. 1-1. Can we find a way to pick up 3 points on the road? It would be a first time all season on the road. And we've got a corner, it looks. No free kick. Okay. The Mudget. That's off. Show me a replay. I thought that just made its way through and he got into a nice spot. Not going to see a replay. Classic. Okay. Don't know if we thought that might have actually counted that one. Bugger. Okay. It's alright though. We're looking decent. We made a change. It's kind of working. He says we're going to try and make our way out from the back, which is slightly petrifying. Because we haven't changed anything defensively. So that might be an issue. Do not lose that. Jason! Guys, can we jump? Gope. I get to send you back to New Caledonia. It's a bit soft, guys. It's a bit soft. Why are we like this on the road? Amir's having a stinker, although let's just wait. Book hurt from set piece. Why is our striker taking set pieces? Hopefully we might be about to find out. Amir Raj. Oh, oh yeah, of course, yep. The classic post. Couple of games in a row now that's happened, I think, away from home. All right, we will take off some players. Well, I think there was another one out there on a 6.3 briefly. But Amir Fania. Oh, no. Undo. Good God. Amir Fania. That's what we want. And Sahaimi's not actually going that well today, but we'll leave it for now. Hopefully get an equaliser with like 0.5 XG and 2 goals. Is infuriating for them. Okay. We've not got the ball. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, oh geez. A bit of a, geez, a bit more of an effort there, fellas. Get on it quicker would help. Ease my nerves, right. Book hurt. Oh, don't take the shot from there, you idiot. There are players inside you. But by the time you did your silly dribble move, it was too late. Alright, what can we do here? Draman's a bit naked. Gope, yeah, a bit of a waste of foreign spot currently. And Bookhood hasn't scored. So Rosley can come on for him. Let's see. If we get something going here, I might even try the thing I was going to try before the last game, but I didn't bother because we did it quite well. A bit of a high press with the standard defensive line. We'll do a bit more counter pressing as well, seeing as we're down this. If it actually goes through at some stage. There we go. Right. Okay, could this make a difference? Raj, that ball's a bit too ambitious. Oh, guys, come on, we're trying to counter press here, remember? Oh, for frick's sake, you utter morons. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, of course, their one goes in off the post. Oh, this is doing my head in today. 3-1 to these guys just above us. People, one time we actually do step up and we get done for it. And yeah, that happens for them. Classic, 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 classic. Go attacking. How are we losing this 3-1? I don't know. I don't know. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Disappointing because, yeah, legitimately, we're on top, guys. But defensively, you're a bunch of snowflakes on the road. Yeah. Oh, back in the relegation zone. Doesn't matter at this stage for us. No. Oh, just goodness me. So we're back down there. When are police going to have their break? Because it's getting annoying how they go above us at the moment. It is so tight down this bottom end. We do have, what is it? Oh, actually quite good Tina and Ganu, so that might not be the best thing. We've got them next. Might have to play off the defense here, because that's what's letting us down all of a sudden. And just find a way to get these strikers scoring. That's So just our players scoring more goals for the amount of chances we're creating, because we should be getting more out of them, it feels like. But another frustrating road result after getting it back to 1-1. But I have to go in 3 minutes, and we're not going to get to that Tiranganu game, guys. So thank you all for popping in today, especially those of you who came over in the Hunkleberry Fin raid. Greatly appreciated, guys. And also for dropping subs as well, being Benny Cage. Thank you very much for that. But we'll pick things up on Wednesday, New Zealand time, about 4 p.m. my time, which I think is like 3 a.m. for you guys over in the UK. So sorry, but the VODs are available, both here and on YouTube. You'll have to see. Don't know if we need to change too much here, but just very frustrating at the moment. We're just not quite getting. I mean, we're okay at home, just on the road we are freaking awful. But if you're on YouTube, as I said, season 2 recap will definitely be coming out before next stream, so you can catch up on that. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to work on rebuilding Ten Hag at some stage. But I'll catch you guys on Wednesday and in the video as well. Before then, have a good start to your week. Catch you later, YouTube. Bye.